All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that you got the concept that America is suffering from deficiency diseases, what does deficiency mean? A lack of. Well, the only thing that's going to overcome that is that we supply our bodies with those nutrients. So NEWtritional Health Care, 11 years ago, started developing a line of products. We now have one patented product and 37 patents pending products, and we're relatively sure we'll get that patent on those. You know why? Because it's based on the original patent that our products are pH balanced, they help alkalize the human body, and they help you absorb nutrients. And then we realized that, you know, when the human body starts to deteriorate, it can actually happen in specified cell groups. For instance, let's say you got heart disease. Well, you know what that means is the specialized cells. There's a special group of cells in your body that make up the cardiovascular system, the heart, the veins, the arteries, the capillaries. Well, or let's say you have diabetes. There's a specialized group of cells that make up the pancreas and beta islet cells that help you produce more insulin. And we got to talk about insulin resistance, which we'll do at a later time. But, you know, these are things you got to think about. You know, let's say you've got respiratory disorders. You know, a specialized group of cells make up your lungs. If you've got an immune problem, weakened immune system, or an overactive immune system called autoimmune, there's a specialized group of cells involved with that. So we realized a long time ago that what we've got to do is we've got to be able to meet the needs of those special groups of cells. So what we did is we created a group of healthy combo packages. You see, we understand that there's no one thing fits all. If anybody out there tells you they've got one product that solves all your problems, you can pretty well count on it. They're telling you a fib. They may not be meaning to, and they may be sincere in what they're saying, but it's just not going to work that way. Somebody asked me one time, says, Roy, why can't you make it all in just one pill? I would, but it'd be as big as a golf ball. You'd have to eat it like an apple. You can't do that. So what we did is we put together groups called the Healthy Combo Packages. You see, each combo has 3 products in it and sometimes 4. And these products target those specific cell groups where you need to feed them to be healthier. And that's what we're talking about here. You see, if you were getting what you need from your food for that particular cell group to be healthy, you wouldn't need what I'm talking about today. The problem is it's not in the food. I can guarantee you, you know, it's not in the food. So the next thing I want to cover here is what are those products. First of all, the most important product of all in there is the pH drops. You see, we've got a patent on those pH drops because they help alkalize the human body. Now listen very carefully to this. An alkaline body is a healthy body. An acidic body is an unhealthy body. This has been known for years. Your blood has to maintain 7.4 on a pH scale or you're going to die. And when you feed a bunch of acids into your body, slowly you become more and more acidic. Now you're losing bone mineral density because the body will rob your bones of calcium, magnesium, potassium, sulfur, and boron to keep the blood alkalized. So those pH drops are real simple to use. You just put the drops in your water, tea, or coffee as directed, and guess what happens? We've got a patent on it because we can prove over a period of time your body becomes alkaline, and an alkaline body is not a good host for bacteria, germs, viruses, parasites, and things that can make you sick. And alkalinity and the proper electrolytes in that water, tea, and coffee allows absorption through the cells. The next product, of course, is called MSM Plus C. Boy, you talk about a fabulous product. We're so excited about that product. It's in almost every combo. MSM is methyl sulfonomethane, if you want to know the technical name for it. But the simple name, the one I like, is organic sulfur. That's S-U-L-F-U-R, not S-U-L-F-E-R. This ER is a drug. What we're talking about is a supplement that is absolutely necessary for the health of every cell in your body. Organic sulfur, for instance, to explain it, if you could look on the inside of the walls of your home, you'd see that 2x4 support the structure. But guess what? If you would look under a microscope at the cells of your body, you'd see that all the cells of your body they're supported by organic sulfur. And when you don't get enough organic sulfur, and we don't in the American diet, guess what happens? Over time, just as sure as you didn't have 2x4s in the walls of your home, the ceiling would collapse in on you. That's what's happening to the cells of the Americans, especially human beings in general, is when they don't get enough organic sulfur, those cells begin to collapse in and they become leathery. What does that mean? Now nutrition can't flow through the cell wall. Oxygen, water, and hormones have trouble getting through that leathery cell membrane, and even worse than that, cells burn and make energy and give off waste. The body has trouble getting rid of those toxins. Now you're becoming less nourished or malnourished, and you're becoming what? More acidic and more toxic all the time, which leads to what? Degenerative disease, deficiency disease. So MSM, when you get enough of it in the human body and enough pH drops, the reason we put those in every combo is it guarantees that you're alkalizing the human body, and it does what? It actually helps the cell structure become normal again, and it allows for permeability, which means fluids, nutrition, oxygen, and hormones can flow through the cell membrane and toxins can leave. Now you're getting an idea of why we specialize at targeting cell groups and what? Absorption. We'll be back.